What is going on, family? Welcome back to DXB Crypto. Hope you are doing well. And in this video, I want to talk about what I've been buying in the last 72 hours, the last 2 months. It doesn't really matter. While everybody else is consumed about the aftermath of what's already happened. So the key is to catch what's going on before they happen. And the only indicator that I can give you that I've done very well in my channel and for myself, I have to tap myself in the back, is because I'm using data that allowed me to sell a portion of my altcoins back in August 2025. And of course, I've been telling people, wait for the price of Sui, wait for the price of TAO, wait for the price of whatever. Okay. Now we saw this coming. Of course, we've got special indicator here giving us sell signals and liquidity. These are large, massive whale orders that have been stacking up below the recent highs above $79,000. And this was the problem, right? This is the problem. They sold into it. If you can see massively here, all these purple levels are sell levels. The yellows are demand levels where liquidity will naturally go. But they did say the bottom is in. One of the worst phrases I hate in cryptocurrency is the bottom is in. Anyway, let's get stuck into it. So DXB, what have you been doing? What have you been buying, trading, selling? I'm going to give you all of that. But the first thing I'm going to tell you is I've traded like I follow Arthur Hayes, by the way. Big up Arthur Hayes. I don't care about what the whales fight and what fights they have, but I come to work every morning, switched on for my community. And of course, I'm doing whatever I have to do to make money for the day, for the month, whatever, right? So we talk about Hyperliquid, Zcash, of course, and we talk about Near Protocol. Arthur Hayes drops a devastating tweet about dropping Near Protocol. And of course, there was the Zcash, whatever, Claude Opus 4.8, hacking or whatever. But that didn't stop us building positions and trading and buying and whatever. What I would say to you is, those who say crypto is dead should always look at this market psychology. The bear market always never ends in a happy face, right? There's anger, there's bear market ends with massive amount of people being liquidated. Of course, we've just seen it way too often because we didn't have a cycle like others. Hyperliquid news came out. I made 196 on a 32x short. Regardless, what am I buying? I'm going to start off with Sui. If you guys remember the channel back in March and April when Sui was heading above $1, I said to people, this is going to crash all the way back down to the 60-cent range. And one of the reasons for that was straight away I knew the demand liquidity zone below key levels, right? So we knew the price would eventually come to a level where there's a lot of demand. And right now, the same people that were flooding Sui at the the same people that were foaming into Sui at $5 will not touch this at 71 cents. So I bought myself an additional bag of Sui. Of course, I didn't trigger it all once. We've been doing it in the Discord. So this was a big target for me. And the reason for that is Mr. Labs, if you guys don't know what they are doing, they are revolutionizing crypto. Now, at the moment, the whales are dormant. These same market makers, see people you see here, whale activity. Open a 1 million, 5 million long, then they open a 10 million short or whatever. These people all rotate in unison. So in my opinion, if I was you today, I would seriously consider this as a 5-year play, 4-year play, whatever, because they will be around. And in my opinion, a lot of people will make life-changing money. If you bought Sui before, if you have your average high, the key market cap level is 2.8 billion. I did say it will pull back to that. It has. Go get some Sui. Within the same Sui ecosystem, I've grabbed a massive bag of LOFI. LOFI the Yeti. And you're thinking, DXB, what is going on? Why would you buy a meme coin? Hey, listen, I buy the meme coin because I think the meme coin is going to be the one that represents the chain. And right now in the Sui ecosystem, right, if you look at the entire stack of Sui, there isn't a meme coin like LOFI, right? And just so you know, LOFI's founder is one of the most incredible people in my opinion. I think he's such a fantastic guy. Big up yourself if you're watching the video. But here, anyway, let's get stuck into the Sui ecosystem. So if you are buying Sui, you might want to watch Walrus, because Walrus is their decentralized everything stack. So the Sui protocol is going to be heavily reliant on not only Walrus as the kind of the Arweave, the Filecoin offering type, the AWS, the Google Cloud type of technology, but also Walrus is going to be key to offering the ecosystem some pretty much utility within all the projects that build on Sui and beyond. So the seed prices, they raised $200 million plus, I believe. And right now, everybody's underwater. Market cap is $85 million. So Walrus would be one to watch. Then the other one they rely on is Navi Deepbook. Now, Deepbook, I'm not really too fussed about. You know, it's got a massive TVL, but I'm not really fussed too much about what happens there. The next one is this Blue Whale, right? So if you look at Blue Whale, right, in the last 24 hours, look at this. You know, whales have been buying this, right? So it is in a different way. Like, this is a AI stack project. And I do believe this will be potentially a good one to keep watching. Animoca Brands, I think it's on BNB and Sui ecosystem as well. Okay, so watch your AI agents work for your money. So this is DeFi AI. This is one to watch in my opinion, because this X402, this whole entire sector will be pretty good. And then, of course, I cannot forget LOFI the Yeti. Now, you might be thinking, okay, DXB, again, you know, we have to have fun here. You've got CETAs, you've got Navi protocol, you do what you have to do. But this, for me, is a 100x meme coin, okay? See if this is on, let me see if I can actually get the price of, let's see if this is actually on there at all. LOFI. Hey, yo, LOFI's there. So a LOFI to, what can we compare it to? Let's go with, no, we can't do Bankr. Let's go with, give me a Solana meme coin. Let's go with WIF, right? Let's go with dogwifhat, okay? Now, this would be, at the current market cap right now, 47x. So 47x, if you think LOFI could get up to a market cap of 150 million, that's what what WIF is right now. But it's crazy, right? Like, are you telling me Sui or Sway or whatever you call it in 2 years time, whenever Sui goes to its new price discovery, and it's a matter of when, not if. Of course, you still got to think about crypto as a .com bubble exercise, and I think that's what's been happening right now. But if you look at LOFI, if we go to the all-time high here, I'm not even gonna entertain that. That $4 billion, it is nearly $4.5–5. That's not gonna happen, right? Like, we don't think like that. But stranger things can happen. If you just go to something with $1 billion market cap, because that is ultimately what that's what the project will eventually evolve to. A leading meme coin on the Sui blockchain will hit $1 billion one day, right? So for the purpose of this exercise, let's go to comparing this to the market cap of Morpho. And again, I'm having fun with this, so please don't be nice in the comments, right? So something with $1 billion. So $1 billion right now is basically 300x. Half that, 50 cents, would give you 150x at $500 million. So all I'm saying is, listen, this is not the time for people to be brave enough to be buying LOFI the Yeti. But if you think Kaspa, if you think Sui is going to do very well in the future, I do genuinely believe LOFI would be one of the best money-making machines out there, in my opinion. So I bought some of that. Next, what did I buy? Kaspa bag is fully loaded, right? Big up Kaspa. Kaspa has had an amazing performance during the dip. $800 million market cap, and Takota is now live. Now, Kaspa is becoming more and more that crazy community. Like, I'm telling you, the Kasperians are bigger than I've ever seen, in my opinion. And if you go to Twitter most of the time, we're having a lot of banter there, right? Kasperians are incredible. Now, Kaspa officially becomes deflationary post upgrade sometime in 2026, and you've got Dakota just basically bringing smart contracts and doing crazy things. So, in my opinion, I think the essence here is to be able to dollar cost average at these low prices. Why I say that is because Kaspa is just a unique technology within the proof of work space. So I bought some Kaspa, okay? And the reason I bought more Kaspa is because I already have a massive bag, but the Dakota upgrade would have, I believe, moved Kaspa at least 100% if the market conditions were better, okay? Next coin I bought was Bankr coin. Now, if you love Base, and if you, like me, believe crypto has a massive future in the United States of America, and AI agents are going to be important, and Coinbase will dominate the Clarity Act and all these things, Bankr coin is an obvious one. This is the top AI-based token when it comes to DeFi AI. This thing generated over $300 million of revenue in a week, okay? It also, just so you know, it has Base's backing and it works in the Farcaster ecosystem. Clanger, you know it. This is not a joke. This is real utility. You know, you talk to the agent basically has skills. Base have just introduced the Base MCPs to be able to deploy this agent. And if you don't understand this technology, I have done a video about this previously, but I believe you are wasting your life away if you're looking for a good DeFi or AI agent play. These agent infrastructures will dominate crypto, in my opinion, in the future. We will not be trading. Our agents will be trading. And one of the reasons for that is Base has done an MCP server. Connect your agent to the Base account, enable the swaps trade, manage your portfolio, use the plugins. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Base MCP. If you haven't checked out my previous video on it, and I can't believe this is sitting at $50 million. In my opinion, no FOMO is required here. You got to do your own research. But I think rather than going into many different shit coins, I think this one is a serious player. Okay, so we talked about Kaspa, Sui, Bankr coin. We talked about Toshi, LOFI, right? And in terms of RWA, I picked up a little bit of syrup. Because syrup, in my opinion, just, you guys know I've been talking about syrup for a very long time. And I think I just wanted an exposure because the TVL versus the market cap versus the token buybacks and burns are completely out of this world. So they buy back and burn their token, check. They have a 1.8 billion TVL. They are actively lending and they have a very small market cap with a fantastic tokenomics to go with that, So this is a all-time low. It's about 51% from the all-time low. I think this is pretty cheap. There's other tokens we can talk about, but I'll end it here today. Smash a like. So while influencers keep telling you that the bottom was back in February, don't listen to that. Just set a target, go after it. And of course, as always, enjoy the ride. Because one day you'll sit back and thank yourself that you are absolutely lucky while these markets are in complete bear market fears, which is dollar cost average. All right. God bless you guys. Smash a like. This video needs to get out to at least a couple of thousand people. So would absolutely love if you can share this information.